Vowel cluster and W-controlled vowel table. The term vowel cluster is a broad term used to describe two or in some cases three vowels that occur together but only make one sound. The vowel cluster and W-controlled vowel table is an effective tool to learn a large number of clusters for both decoding and encoding purposes. Let's fill out this vowel cluster and W-controlled vowel table. So the first one is A. Now I'll give you a little bit of help to start with. There's two that start with A and there's three that start with E. And what I would like is EY to be here. So let's do the rest together. Do you remember what the first one was?
AI.
AI, yep, so add I. Good, and do you remember what the next one was?
AY.
Good, so add in your Y. And then we had EY, and coming down to this one?
EA.
EA, good. And the last one?
EI.
EI, very good. Now have a look at your table. You can see these equal signs. What that means is we can pop these three that start with E over into the E column. So carry EY over because EY not only says A, it also says E, and EA not only says A, it also says E, and now EI says A, but now it also says E. Now let's call this one the most common. What's the most common vowel cluster that says E?
EE.
EE, good, write it in. And let's call this one, for the sake of our table, the least common.
IE.
IE, well done. Alright, let's keep moving to the right. So here's another equal sign. So what does that mean?
Means you can put the IE.
IE over here, yes, because now IE will also say I. So write down IE. Now this one, remember, you just have to know that one. Do you remember what it was?
IA.
IA, good, write it down. Now this one just has one line. Let's have a look at it. So it means we carry over the second vowel only. And do you remember what the first one was to put in there?
U.
U, good. We have UY, says I, like in the word buy. I will buy a new pair of shoes. All right, let's go to O, and again there's one line there, so what does that mean?
You can carry the second letter.
Right, so let's use the O and write OE. And if that's OE, what must this one be?
OA.
OA, very good. Good spelling. Now this is the first of our W controlled, so let's write in OW. OW says O. And this is the first one of our three-letter vowels. So what's three vowels that go together that also say O?
EA and U.
EAU, good, so write it in. Now we have all these prompting lines again, so with that prompting line there, what do you think we'll write here?
E.
Yes, so it's UE, well done. And if that's UE, this one will be?
UA.
Has another prompting line, so carry over the second letter for UA. And this one has another prompting line, so it's another W controlled. So the W control that says U will be?
EW.
EW. And this one has a double line like an equal sign, so we can carry over the whole lot because EAU can say O, but now it says U. So now we've done A, E, I, O and U. Coming over to the side of our table, we have the sound OO. So let's do the obvious ones first. So let's carry over UE because UE now says OO, like in blue. Let's carry over EW because it now says OO, like in flu. Now let's go down to the bottom again, and the way we can remember this one is UI. U and I like fruit juice. So U and I as a vowel cluster is in the word fruit juice. So let's write UI. Now let's call this our most common one. So what's our most common way of spelling oo in English?
OO.
OO, very good, write it down. And let's call this one our least common, so
OU.
OU, well done. So OU says oo. Now we have an equal sign, so let's move up to these squares here now, and we're going to cover the ow sound. So let's pop in OU in there because OU also says ow, like in out. And do you see this line coming up here?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we should write in there for ow?
OW.
OW, well done. Now this one is eus. So the way we can remember it is our vowels I-O-U with an S on the end. So it's eus, like in curious and furious and serious. This one is yun, like we've been learning in our rules. So write in yun, like in onion and union and opinion. So it's I-O-N, good. And these two squares will say or. So let's use the W controlled again. What's the W control vowel that says or?
AW.
Good, write in AW. And what's the other two vowels when they go together say or?
AU.
AU, let's write in AU. Now finally, to finish off, we have two on this side, which will both say oi. So give me the oi like in boy.
OY.
Good. And the other one is oi like in boil.
OI.
O-I, so write in O-I. Well done, now we've completed our vowel cluster and W controlled vowel table.